At the end of grade 9, you may be asked to solve equations that are as complex as the one that's shown on the screen. When solving this type of an equation, to have a checklist that helps you to remember the steps on how to go through this may be helpful. So the first thing, let's look for to see if there's any fractions. And we see that there are fractions. Algebra doesn't work well with fractions. So what we're going to do is we're going to blow this thing up. We're going to make it bigger. And because the denominators are 3 and 4, and this one has a denominator as well, the denominator is 1. So the common denominator between 3, 4, and 1 is 12. So let's multiply everything, every term. This is one term here. Multiply that by 12. Let's multiply this by 12. And let's multiply this side by 12. Because the rule of algebra is whatever you do to one side, you must do to each term on the other side. All right, so now we end up having 12x plus 2 plus 5 times 12 is 60 equals, and 12 times that gives me 12 over 4 x plus 4. You notice we don't multiply inside these brackets because later on they'll get 12 times bigger. Now let's simplify. 3 goes into the 12 4 times. 4 goes into 12 3 times. There we go. Now what we've done is we've taken care of fractions. Now let's take care of the brackets. This means we have 4 groups of x plus 2. Well, that means we have 4 groups of x plus we have 4 groups of 2. Plus we have the 60 equals 3 groups of x plus 3 groups of 4. There we go. Next, we have to join like terms. Do you know that we can have an 8 here and a 60 here? Could we just join them together to say that that's plus 68 is equal to 3x plus 12? Next, we will isolate x. So this side has the most x's, so let's take away 3x from both sides. If we take away 3x from both sides, we get x plus 68 is equal to 12. So far, so good. Now let's get this 68 to the other side. Let's take away 68 from both sides. And here we get x. And here we get 56, negative 56. So x is equal to negative 56. Thank you.